My name is Wes Murray, and I'm a premier fat loss expert in New York City and a personal trainer with 2 national fitness certifications, as well as 10 years of experience in the fitness industry. And trust me, I know you have struggles to lose weight because I've been there. And I know what it's like to feel out of control. I know what it's like to not know how to get back on track. And I want to tell you first that I kind of get embarrassed when I share this story because I didn't always have the muscular body that I do now. In fact, before I was one of the top trainers in New York City, I was an out of control couch potato. I mean, let's face it, my diet was terrible. I was a former graphic designer who never left his computer. I would rarely take the time to eat a decent meal, and there was in the building that I used to work in, there was a McDonald's on the other side of the street, and I would simply cross the street from my job and go over to that McDonald's for breakfast and lunch and sometimes even dinner. And at that time, I didn't even know what a nutritious meal looked like. I would just grab whatever food was available, which was usually bad, and in addition to all that bad food, I never exercised. I would work all day in front of a computer. I would come home late at night, and I would sit in front of a computer even more. And at the end of every week, I would promise myself that I'd start exercising and eating better. Does that sound familiar? My weekends were all about sleeping and playing catch up to my hectic work week. And before I knew it, I gained more than 60 pounds of unwanted fat. To say that I was embarrassed of my body was really an understatement. I wasn't just embarrassed. I was downright disgusted. And, the weight started a vicious cycle. The weight gain made me very unhappy, which caused me to eat even more food in my depression. And I didn't quite know how to break that vicious cycle. I was tired of being embarrassed about my body. I wanted a fit body that I could be proud to show off. I just didn't know how to get it. So if you're feeling anything like I was, then you know what I was feeling at the time. You feel that the fat just piled on so easily that it surprises you. You're confused about how to get in shape. You're busy. How can you keep up with all the commitments that you have with work, family, and other social obligations? You're sick and tired of being insecure with your body. And what I mean by that is you're afraid that you're no longer attractive to that opposite sex. You're afraid that you're going to lose out against people who are younger and fitter than you are. You've tried time and time again with other methods, wasting your hard-earned money on gimmicks that just don't work. And just remember, guys, it's not your fault. And if you know what I'm talking about, then the first thing I need to stress to you that it's not your fault. Trust me, I was there. Look, the only reason why I'm sharing my own embarrassing story is that I know how much it sucks feeling time and time and time again to lose weight. And I'm sharing my story because I want to help you. You see, I come from a long line of obesity in my family. Most of the relatives in my family are obese. Many of them are morbidly so. So I know how it feels as if you are genetically programmed to fail. You work out often and you feel like you'll never get there. You never have that leaner body. You'll never have the toned, lean bodies of other people that you see in the gym. You just want to give up, right? Well, listen, guys, it's not your genetics. It's your program. And for instance, when I started working out, there were a lot of people out there who claimed that they knew the secrets to losing fat and getting toned and muscular. And I have to admit that I got fooled by those people. It happened quite often in my case. I was willing to do anything. I followed my friend's advice and I even began reading those, the bodybuilding magazines. I basically wasted a lot of money. And after wasting a bunch of money on crazy diet fads, exercise gimmicks, useless hours in the gym, I realized that the system that I was looking for simply just didn't exist. I was looking for a system that could actually burn fat, build muscle, and get me to my goals and do it fast. And that's when I figured it out. That's when I figured out if I was going to have the body that I wanted, I needed to create my own transformational blueprint, a step-by-step system to have the body that I always wanted. And that is exactly what I did. I want to talk to you about my quest for that secret formula. When I started my path to lose fat once and for all, I started on a path to find a secret blueprint that could change my physique. I researched the internet, I read all kinds of fitness magazines, and looked at all kinds of fitness programs. I spoke to trainers and other health professionals that I knew, so I made myself into sort of a fitness guinea pig. I pushed myself time and time again trying to find the best fat loss program around. And after 2 years of research, of trial and error, and after using myself as a test subject, I finally had it. I took everything that I learned, all of the knowledge that I had accumulated from hundreds of sources, and I boiled it down into one concentrated system that worked better than I ever imagined. I lost 100 pounds of fat and gained 25 pounds of solid muscle in only 16 months. Not only that, but since I made my own transformation, I have used my system to help dozens of my clients achieve similar results. I call it the Essentially Fit Training System, and once you try it, your body and your life will never be the same. So please take a look at the rest of the site and take a look at all the different kinds of services that I do provide. And if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to shoot me an email